and he went to this like rocky area, and he was fucking the chicken, and he fucked so hard it caused a rock to dislodge and fall and crush him and the chicken to death.
That is so fucked.
And they were discovered by
so
3
fucked.
children.
Yeah, it was
What?
discovered by 3 children.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Just the Joke podcast. I am your host for today. I am Jordan, and today I have joined with me Branden, Nick, and Steven.
Yeah.
Hello.
As you can see, or as you can hear, I guess, we may sound a little different due to us moving into Discord for our recording sessions, because unfortunately our good friend Abdiel
Moved away like a bitch.
he moved back down to Mexico to continue his lovely schooling. So unfortunately he cannot make it because he is still in the moving process. So for today's lovely session, you have us four.
Yeah.
So let me begin by saying, how is everyone doing today?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I get to reminisce about being stabbed.
Let's go.
Speaking of getting stabbed.
Already?
No, I'm not going to talk about it just right now.
We will save that for later.
How am I doing? Great. I'm loving life.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
you.
immediately, like, not too long after the recording, or when we were supposed to record, you sent a snap of you having the fucking most obliterated shirt after trying to do some weird fucking shit.
I tried to take my shirt off and it melted like fucking butter in my hand. It's not my fault. Sure.
You should have gotten a better shirt.
I went nips out in the gym, bro.
Okay.
Mommy milkers.
Calm down. I wish I was.
Mummy.
That's no. As always, it's still hot as hell, and I can always feel
It's
just.
not even in my house anymore.
I know, it's just my room.
Yeah, I got my fan on. If you can hear that at all.
Nah, you're fine.
We don't care if you can hear that. Fuck you. Anyways.
We hate everyone.
That's great. I should probably mention that we were originally supposed to record this. I believe it was roughly a week ago.
Yep.
So, like,
This episode might be a little late. We're sorry.
it is a little late.
Schedules are for nerds, so
I think we were doing it like the first was when we were doing it.
We were supposed to do it Monday.
Yeah, August 1st was when we were supposed to do it.
we decided to play golf instead.
We decided to play golf with friends and Monopoly.
Yeah, no. We actually realized that it was National Girlfriends Day. Then realized that none of us had girlfriends. Then we got sad and just left.
So we were like, oh, I gotta go celebrate this holiday by myself.
Yeah, it's super fucking great.
It'd be fucking fantastic.
That's
Oh my
actually
God.
why Abdiel left. Is because he realized that he didn't have a girlfriend.
All of us don't have girlfriends. What are you on?
Well, yeah, I can say this because he's not here now. We were in school, and I asked Abdiel what his type of woman is. And he said he only likes busty Latina women. So you heard it first, Mexicans. He's coming for you.
Oh, good Christ.
Is that a good start to the episode?
No, it's not a good start to the episode.
What is
I
this
love
episode
it.
even about, bro?
Pain?
This
Wait, did we
episode-
mention it?
I can only mention to you guys essentially what the
I don't
podcast
remember.
or this session was going to be. I just simply said pain and had no like further ideas for you. But now I can just simply say we're going to be talking about our worst injuries.
Thank God.
Oh, let's go.
Mine
I got
started
to-
being born.
Gay porn?
No, it was being born. Why are you always
being
thinking about
born.
gay porn, man? What the hell?
Next topic.
Next topic.
Okay.
Oh, goodness me.
Our worst injuries.
Our worst injuries. I think I wanted to start it off with it simply being just physical pain, but I have an idea we may just spiral into, oh, that was super traumatic.
Just say the most
boy,
depressing
I
shit
have
ever.
one.
Oh my god.
We don't mean to make these episodes like super serious and almost like.
We don't
Gee,
need to make it
but
not
the
a joke.
past few episodes.
It's supposed to
just-
be funny, guys.
It's supposed to be funny.
It's called just a joke, not just trauma.
just sadness.
Don't fucking jinx it.
Just depression.
A physical
So
pain.
anyway,
Physical pain.
about the time I got stabbed.
We will get to that.
Oh shit.
Actually,
Yes, Nick.
What else do you have for us, Jordan?
I just want to hear what Nick was going to say.
Oh yeah.
I said that I forgot. But
Oh, okay.
Dude, I have one like physical pain thing. Well, actually two, but one that like was an accident and one that was on purpose.
What?
Purposeful pain.
For pleasure or for not pleasure?
Well, I think Brandon should go first.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay. Do you want grade 11 or do you want like grade 3 or?
Just give us the most gruesome one you can think of off the top of your head.
No. I got two stories. You pick. Grade like elementary, like grade 3 or 4, or grade 11.
Well, I already know what the grade 11 one is. Like most of us do. So let's start with elementary. Let's start there, and then you could add some flavor in later.
Okay, so I can't really remember like the story fully, but so in grade 3, 4, let's say grade 3. Let's say grade 3. So it justifies my actions more. So me and my friends were actually, let's say it's grade 2.
Are you going for legitimacy here, or are you just bullshitting the entire thing?
I
bullshit.
just realized how stupid it sounds. So I'm gonna say I was younger. So people don't think I'm that stupid. So it was grade 2. Grade 2. Maybe grade 1. Depends. Whatever you want.
Just pick a fucking grade. I don't care at this point.
1, 2, 3, 72.
Grade 2, me and my friends were for some reason playing Pokemon, but like we're pretending. Like, you know how kids pretend to like play games or whatever, like tag?
Yes, the child's imagination can run wild.
Yes.
I probably used like Charizard, whatever. Who cares? But
Who gives a fuck?
what I was doing, we were running and we're pretending to have bicycles. Like we were pretending to like ride bicycles, but we were just running.
What the?
That's a lie.
No,
Brandon does not know how to ride a
no.
bike.
Exactly.
At this point in time, you did not know how to ride a bike.
Do you still not know?
Allegedly, we cannot.
He came over to my place up in.
No. We.
We're just exposing Brandon. This is Brandon's most
I mean, I
traumatic
could tell
pain.
the people with facts that you can, in fact, ride a bicycle, but you know.
2 or 4 wheels.
Okay, grade 2. We were like pretending to ride a bicycle, and then there was a bit of a muddy patch. So what do? Of course, I go in the muddy patch. What else would I do? And then I slip. First step, slip. Knee skids across the pavement.
Oh, fun.
I full force cry my eyes out. I'm like, no, what happened? Why can't I ride the bicycle? And then oh yeah, also I was only like friends with those people for like a week or so.
My god.
And like a
Friends.
week later I was not friends with the people. So yeah, like blood gushing everywhere. I'm not gonna go graphic, but then I also had to go to like not ER, but I had to like get really bandaged up, and then I almost had to have surgery, but then they had to glue it, which I still find weird.
There's some odd surgical glue that exists, but it's hard to explain.
That was a pretty funny story, man.
Imagine you like super glue your cut together.
Ew. What?
I don't want that image in my head right now.
What?
You hot glue
Every surgeon just use super glue?
Just super glue that wound.
Use a hot glue.
What?
A brain surgeon's favorite tool?
That is
Super glue? No, Gorilla Glue?
what?
Gorilla Strength. Bruh.
So this was the benchmark, and the only thing that was funny about it was the fact that you don't know how to ride a bicycle.
How did someone ride a bicycle?
Bicycle. That's just my worst injury. The other one isn't really an injury, but we'll get onto that later. We'll get onto that later on.
Oh yes.
Alright, well mine also was when I was really young. Well, one of them. One was when I was very much not younger and just stupid. When I was like 3, I think. So at my old house, I used to have like big long stairway, right? It goes upstairs and there's like a landing and there's another upstairs, and it's like 10 stairs. And
Okay.
I got in trouble for my parents, and they did that classic "get in the corner right now," and
In that tone of voice and everything.
yeah, I mean yeah.
Okay.
So I went in the corner, right? And I'm sitting there. I'm 3 years old, and I don't know if any of you guys actually like thought about your actions when you're in the corner. I did not fucking do that. Okay, I was thinking of some other crazy shit like, what if I could be Superman? Right? What if I was secretly able to fly?
The child's imagination.
All I had to do was
Wonderful.
take a leap of faith to check. I'm sitting here.
I make sure.
I'm sitting here on the landing in between 2 staircases, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. And just out of nowhere, I sprinted towards the staircase and dove over the stairs, like head first. And I actually did fly for like 3 seconds. I almost completely. I cleared like 7 steps, and then that 8th step like hit me right in the top of the head, and I cracked my skull open.
What?
Yeah, I had to go to the hospital and get a bunch of stitches. And I guess
Explains so much. Oh my
I know. It was so sad. It was so sad. Also, fuck you, Brandon. Yeah, I don't have brain injuries because I was Superman, and I just have trouble remembering.
To this day, he still believes he could have made it.
You could have
Oh,
flown. You
I can
just
make it
forgot
now.
how to.
Tell us, Dave.
Please don't fucking try.
I guarantee you, I could make it now.
No, stop it.
I could make 2 sets of stairs. It
Absolutely.
was awesome. I remember flying through the air and then waking up in the hospital.
That's awesome to you?
Like,
Yeah, I remember like the air flowing through my arms, and then bam, I was waking up in the hospital bed. I had this weird white blanket over me. It was great.
There was blood everywhere.
I was
Oh,
Superman.
did I kill a bunch of people? Oh my fucking god!
do bugs just like are born with knowing that they have to like can't fly? Do they just like wake up one day like, yeah, let's try this, and then they're like, what?
Oh, I could fly.
Bugs
What?
just try to kill themselves, and then they realize they can fly. They just go into deep.
No.
I was depressed person's worst nightmare.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I have like a sidebar that I was thinking about the other day, and I really need to know the answer to.
Mhm.
So I was washing a car right the other day, and there was like a spider on it, and there's a huge hole that's like probably like 10 to 15 feet deep below the spider, and I threw the spider in the hole. And so I'm thinking, you know how if you like drop a penny off of a skyscraper, it can like split open the skull. What happens? Like, how far can a bug fall before it just dies?
They can fall pretty far from, I think, infinite height, depending on how heavy
They
they
got
are.
no fall damage.
They got no fall damage. It's like they're so small and so light.
Well,
It doesn't
there was like this physics thing where it's like, I don't think it really matters how, I guess.
I'm gonna Google this up.
Yeah, just quickly, search up Google. Like,
'Cause I was
if
like,
you
"Ha,
drop
I
a
got
bug
you, spider."
from a 30-story building, will it just fall on the ground and be fine, or splatter?
Bro's just chilling, speed running his travel home.
I don't think that bugs would be heavy enough because they can just catch the wind current and be fine.
Yeah, but what if it like threw him into a car?
Really close to being right. So I looked up. Do bugs have fall damage? And and Google said, not really. Insects are so small that their weight is negligible in comparison.
Yeah,
to
they're just so small. They just don't weigh anything.
So while falling, they never pick up enough speed to do themselves harm upon landing.
What?
Bugs don't
That
have.
sucks balls. I saw this spider, I was like, you're gonna get fucked, and I threw him in the hole, and he just lived? What?
Yep. It was fine.
What happens if I like taped an ant to a rock and then threw the rock over?
Well, what?
I think the tape would kill the ant.
The rock would smash the bug.
No, like the ant is on top of the rock.
Oh, I just thought of like a new
Taped down.
rock with scissors.
What the
Ant, rock, air. Air beats rock. Rock beats
Oh, for
ant.
fuck's sake.
Ant dies to everything. That would be the most painful experience that the ant got, right? See how I brought it back there?
Oh, clean with it. Clean with it. Oh, Steven.
That's so bad.
Steven.
It's
Oh, wait, what about you? Let's hear your stab story.
my stab story. I actually have two stories. But first off is the stab, which was quite recently.
Not even like a fun
So
sad.
it's not sad. It's hilarious.
It's sad. I know it's sad. I was there.
I'll be the judge.
So me and my dumbass self and my awesome friend
Awesome friend.
we're playing tag, and
Are
so
we going to keep this friend out of the conversation? Like,
we're
is he
not
just
going to
be-
mention names.
Okay.
Also,
That's
for clarification, what grade was this?
This was grade, I don't even know, 11?
This was like a year ago. This was last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, so grade 11. Me and my friend were playing tag, and you were there too, Nick. We're all playing tag. I was running to tag him, and he doesn't do the smartest thing. He tries to look cool and pulls out this knife to like show it off.
It was a cool
And I
night,
guess he was
to be fair.
I didn't get to see it. I thought I got poked by a pen. So I tag him. And then I feel this pinching sensation in my left hand. And I'm thinking, did he just poke me with a pen? The fuck? And then he's like freaking out. And I look down and I see a flap of my hand fucking hanging off.
No.
And I'm like, oh, fuck. So then I go like waddling, like literally waddling down to the fucking principal's office because I'm like in disbelief that this happened. And I
in disbelief that you're holding a chunk of your hand.
Yeah, like the fast. No.
Oh yeah, it was gross. There was a lot of blood.
It was gross. And then like I'm walking so slowly for how bad this is, and I'm slowly speeding up. But like I'm walking by with this opening in my hand, and people are like, "Oh, the fuck!" And then I just sit down in the office, and I'm like, "Yeah, I got stabbed." So we sit down.
You said this
and
to like the counselor's office, like, oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
he got fucking interrogated, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I got fucking
was like,
interrogated.
Where is the weapon? Show me the weapon.
No, they were like, okay, so who did? Yeah, they're just asking like who did it, how it happened, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't know. I didn't see what hit me. And I'm trying to pass it off as like maybe he pulled out a pen or something when we were playing tag or something because I didn't see that it was a knife. I just felt a poke.
I wiped too hard when taking a shit and it caught my hand. What do you think?
There's shit
guys need to
left
get
on my
better toilet
ass.
paper. It's so fucking dry.
The shit left on my ass was too sharp and too rigid.
So you let it crust over to the point of like being a rock.
Dude.
I only wipe my ass once a month. Okay, so anyways, they finally like get me to release a name, and they go and get him, and like he just feels like shit. But I'm like trying to joke about it. I'm trying to keep it calm, while my hand is like open,
Turning 50 Shades.
and
50 Shades of White.
and all I have is a fucking
And
bit
all
of
you're
like.
thinking to yourself,
All I have is a
"Oh, I
bit
didn't know
of
my body
paper
had
towel."
this much blood."
All I had is a. No, it was an acceptable amount of blood for a cut the size, but like
Unacceptable.
I had this. I it was just paper towel. Like they didn't give me a proper bandage or anything. They just gave me paper towel and
Well,
gauze
what are you
like wrapped
supposed to
around it.
bandage when you're out of school, and
And
then
so-
you come into the
Well,
office,
how
and
else
then
are you
this
supposed
kid?
to prepare for the shootings?
And so I walk. Yeah, I
We're
give
in
up.
Canada. School shootings are nigh to none.
I give up the name and like the information and what happened in the interrogation, and they're like thinking there's a fucking kid part of a gang, I guess, and they're thinking like intentionally assaulted me. They're thinking I'm like under threat and I've been threatened to keep silent, and I'm like, no, we were just playing tag. We were just fucking around. We're just
Just
stupid.
playing tag.
Also, sidebar to lighten the
We
mood.
don't how plays tag. Crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
I
no,
don't
this
think
is only the first half.
I don't think we ever told anyone that we play tag or explained that.
That's for a future episode.
What? But we have to
No, no.
say it now. What?
Yes, we have a long running game of tag that is now dead, sort of.
It is not bad.
Oh,
It
actually,
is in hibernation.
so the tag movie came out whenever the fuck. It's a pretty funny movie, and
Yeah,
we were
like
like,
7 years ago.
we can do that, and so we did, and we had like almost a 3-year-long game of tag going, and then it kind of fizzled out because some people moved away. But it actually is still going on. Abdio made the month that we're going to be playing, so every July, tag is on.
Oh yeah.
I honestly
He's in. That's
Yeah,
gonna be easy.
He's in Mexico, so we're all winners, guys.
you know what?
Ooh, we win.
Every time he comes back, we have to try and make it so he's the last one. Like he has to do this next year.
Yeah. Well, Brandon, you want to talk? You're the easiest target. I could knock on your door and be like, "What's up, man?" and chase you around your house, and your parents would be like, "Oh, what a nice guy."
What a great kid.
You also have the perfect house to play tag in.
What do you mean? There's so much to trip over. He's got this massive dog that's like just a concrete barrier.
Ride the dog.
Right, the dog.
The dog's most painful experience. There we go. See, we're tying it back together.
Oh, great.
Charlie, what was your most painful experience? Being bit by that psychopath Nick. Fucking Christ.
Anyways.
Anyways, time for the
I got
second half of my
stabbed.
story.
Yeah.
With
Can I do the
all
second half?
that lovely bloods of fucking blood.
Oh yeah, so that was the first half, by the way.
What's the second?
Next part's the traumatic part. I had to sit in the goddamn hospital waiting for like people to sew up my hand for like 2 hours with an open gash in my hand. And so that was fun. And then when I finally got like stitches, there wasn't any painkillers given. Like the most they gave me was like a pill of Tylenol for 17 stitches.
That's what the glue is for.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
glue either. It's outrageous. Not even Gorilla Glue.
The glue is so that you don't feel the pain.
This is appalling for the Canadian healthcare.
It's like lube.
Canadian healthcare is the worst.
It is not.
Americans would hate me for saying that. Those poor Americans.
I'm like 90% sure America has like better healthcare, just you have to actually pay for it. It's like DLC, you know?
DLC that no one
costs you most of your savings.
DLC that no one can afford.
The Obamacare DLC just dropped.
Oh my god.
18 new treatments for $6 billion.
Perks if your last name is Obama. Anyway, so that was America's most painful experience.
What, having President
Having
Barack
shit
Obama?
healthcare. No, not President Barack Obama, you twats. What? Yes. Fuck. President Barack Obama is America's worst painful experience.
Wait a
course.
second.
God, I didn't think this divulged into American politics.
Who started this, Jordan?
So
Can you have more?
I love Trump. That is jokes. Yeah, I'm joking. I fucking hate him.
Thanks for that bit, Steven.
You were
You're gonna edit the part out where you said you hated him?
I hate the fucking orange.
The fucking orange?
Annoying orange, bro.
Yo, the annoying orange, bro. Oh my god.
Is that channel dead? Is that still
I
alive?
hope so.
I'm gonna
I
look
feel
at
like-
that.
It is over 10 years old, but that's...
Oh, that was my childhood.
On YouTube. Annoying orange.
Oh, I'm gonna stay up till 3 in the morning and binge.
He's just evolved into
What?
Fortnite content.
No, he's still uploading.
Yeah.
He uploaded 1 day ago, getting 60k views. He has 11 million subscribers.
Yeah. Why is that
What?
surprising to you?
I didn't know this.
The Annoying Orange was like most of Gen Z's childhood.
Bro, I just watched him on like Cartoon Network. I didn't know.
What he posted a day ago?
Yeah, he's like uploading consistently.
Annoying orange remove clothing challenge?
Oh.
What?
God, what? That cannot be real. There's no way.
6 days ago. What?
No way. No way that exists.
300k views, bruh.
No, it cannot.
Pride Marshmallow's true gender? What?
That was Annoying
God.
Orange's most painful experience. This channel dying over like 10 years of being.
The YouTube algorithm.
Yeah.
Bro, I
That
think
was his most painful experience.
next episode, Annoying Orange.
You would
We'll
not.
talk about the
Absolutely
annoying
not.
orange. God, fuck no. Are we supposed to be talking about injuries?
What is this?
Yeah,
We were
wait.
until we found out the Annoying Orange.
Annoying Orange Wasabi Speedo challenge.
More painful than any injury.
No.
Oh, what is that?
The butt supercut, Annoying Orange.
Good.
Yes.
Brian Marshmallow's true gender. What?
The butt super. Isn't that just like what Steven did?
Yes.
Bruh.
I think we gotta
Anyways.
like steal some stuff from Annoying Orange.
Anyway.
Name our ideas.
Yeah, definitely. Annoying Orange is peak comedy, right? This episode is nothing compared to Annoying Orange.
Oh, lovely.
Viewers, if you think that Annoying Orange is trash, please like, comment, share, do everything with this
Comment,
podcast.
subscribe,
Love Annoying
hit our
Orange.
Reddit up.
Do the exact same.
Yeah, we have a Reddit now, definitely.
Yeah.
We love Reddit.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Jordan, let's hear your most painful experience.
Well, I don't know if I just start off with most painful or most funny.
Let's hear funny.
Oh, whoa. You never said funny experience. What the fuck?
And
Yeah, my
I
most
said
funny
worst.
experience was jumping down a flight of stairs at age 3. What? No.
I'm saying it as in it's kind of comical because it's just so fucking bizarre.
Wait, I think that I just tore apart a rubber band vaccine. Let's hear it, Jordan.
All right, I was gonna go with one story, but that's just more trauma. So let's divulge into something more, I guess, funny from everyone, except the person who. You know what? Let me just get into it. So, I think it was. Fuck, I was maybe 7 or 8. It was, I think, Boxing Day, right after Christmas.
Nice.
I was playing with some new toys that I got under the Christmas tree.
Snake.
A new snake, yeah, like new Hot Wheels and a whole new basket and all that. And I was just playing under the tree, and then behind me, I hear a voice. I think it's my dad's. Say, "Look out!" I turn behind me and instantly get hit in the face with a table.
What? What? Your dad just throws a fucking table.
Couldn't
at
find
you?
the milk.
I thought the knife was fucking. Oh my god.
No, like the edge of a table. Like two guys. Like my dad was carrying one side. I think it might have been my uncle carrying the other side. They were just walking by me, like carrying the table. I guess just to move it out of the living room for whatever reason. And then my dad said, "Look out!" I look behind me, stand up a little bit, and then get nailed like the edge of the table.
Bruh.
They were
Beautiful.
making you think fast. They were testing out your your reflexes.
Look out, thud.
Look out!
No,
Too
it
slow.
wasn't, like, the edge of
We're
the
gonna do
table.
this
It was
27
also,
more
like,
times until you dodge.
what, like some weird anime training arc?
Yeah.
No. No, the worst thing is, though, it wasn't just the edge of the table, it was the corner edge of the table. So
That's
it
fun.
hit my skull. And I didn't remember much after that point, but I don't know why. Other than just my dad saying, "What the hell were you doing?"
was
And
your
me
fault.
just crying because my head
What
started to
were
bleed.
you doing, Jordan? Not dad. Not dad.
What were you doing?
It's all
Not
Jordan's
going
fault.
into the Matrix.
Yeah, I was playing with my toys. I just wanted to play with my toys, and my dad hits me with the
Dad
edge of a table.
fucking-
Not purposefully,
Wow.
just like, look out, table.
Look out!
Like playing with his Barbie dolls and then off the door and just like bangs him in the head.
They were Monster High dolls.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
so sorry.
I remember that shit. I remember using those in the shower.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah.
And so, to this day, my dad feels terrible about it, even though we all laugh about it.
Isn't there like another?
That's a different kind of like child beating, though. Your dad must have some fucking pent up energy.
It
Some
wasn't a
pent-up
purposeful thing.
energy.
It's look out for the table, me like looking at it, and then getting hit in the face with a table.
My dad would have slapped me in the ass over the table, not throw the table at me.
Oh, you got spankings by your parents?
Bankings.
I'm not gonna go into what I got from my parents.
Okay.
That's for a future episode.
No.
Yeah.
Jordan, didn't you like also hit your head again? Like I can't remember.
I hit my head several times as a kid.
Yeah,
I can
weren't you
tell.
like bouncing up and down on the bed and you're like,
Okay, that was another story that I was gonna say other than getting hit by a table. Like all my scarring has been on my head.
damn, bro.
That's what you get when
And there's
you're a
only,
butt
like-
baby.
What did you call me?
Butt baby.
No.
Baby.
I went
If
over that.
anything, I was a fucking peanut because I was so top heavy as a child.
You're a penis baby?
Peanut, you dick.
You flew out of your dad's penis? That must be why your head is so bruised.
What?
It was a tight squeeze.
What is a butt baby?
Yes.
Oh, that joke really didn't land. Tough crowd. Anyways,
We're so ass, that's why.
that was your dad's worst experience. Most painful
I
experience.
was just looking up what a butt baby was, and all I got was pictures of.
Don't look that up. Do not.
Look it up.
Viewers out there, do not look up butt baby.
Don't look up baby. It's just child porn.
It is. Whoa, Brandon or Jordan. That's a different thing.
What the fuck?
I saw Boss Baby's butt.
No.
Oh, now you need eye bleach.
Oh my
I can hook
god,
you up.
Brandon, why did you make me look this up?
You fucking idiots.
Look it up at all.
It's a diagram. It's a cock and balls.
Fucking balls.
Butt baby, a story by Peter Schutz.
Oh my god.
There's
No, can we not go into
there's
the
so
butt
much-
baby?
baby ass everywhere.
Oh my god.
Viewers don't look this up.
You fuck.
Oh my god. Did I share my
Okay.
screen?
No, this is not the time.
Oh,
Okay.
know what you're talking
If this is something pornographic, I'm gonna be so mad.
Don't
There's
look
so
it
much
up.
baby ass everywhere.
You
This
look
is-
at baby butt and surprised to see baby
I-
butt.
I am
I know,
changing my.
I know.
There's a man touching it.
I know I brought this up. Can we move away from?
Close all the tabs. Burn all of your search histories.
Clear browsing data.
This is my worst experience now, okay?
Oh yeah, that's your worst.
This is my most painful experience searching up butt baby.
You
More than being stabbed, more than dislocating my knees.
Oh my god. You know what's worse than butt babies?
don't.
No.
You.
No. No.
I hate you. I hate you with a dying passion.
I
Purge
don't
it
know what
now.
just happened. I just posted the picture in general chat.
You are subjecting us to it, therefore we must subject everyone else to it.
No, you.
No.
We'll post
Why?
it on the Instagram or something so people know.
The official
We won't have an
PCast
Instagram if you post that.
What? It's kind of censored. It's just a man touching a baby's ass.
Fuck.
Oh my god. It sounds so horrible.
This episode is Abdiel's most painful experience.
You'll hate editing this so much.
It's just dealing with your nonsense while editing.
What? This is great. This is all going in. All of it.
Oh, it's going in, alright. No, wait, you're talking about babies. Fuck.
Oh my god.
No.
Steven,
No.
Steven's most painful experience will be going to jail after making the most vile comments on the internet.
Yep.
I don't want this podcast turns into what feels like just a boys group chat on Xbox fucking One.
The boy.
This is what you wanted to talk about, right?
Getting
No.
We're giving you your most painful experience right now.
Oh my
Oh my god.
I'm sure the viewers would love to listen to this.
This is going to be our worst episode ever.
No, this is not gonna.
Okay, who's next? Is it me?
I mean, Branden mentioned that he heard another story from me, or I guess the more brutal version
Yeah.
of, I guess, just hitting my head.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, so, all right, so this is probably only like a year or two prior. So, between the ages of like 5 and 8, my head was in constant trauma.
Yep. Pretty classic.
If even earlier than that. So I guess when I was 6 years old, living in a small high-rise with my parents, it was another Christmas Day. Everyone was over. It was like a nice little adult party with, I think I was the only kid there. And I remember just jumping on their, I guess, sectional that they had. Just jumping up and down on like the chase portion.
Wow,
And then I don't know what my brain thought at this point. Maybe I slipped, maybe I did it purposefully, I can't quite remember. But what ended up happening was I ended up turning myself around. He kept on jumping, then jumped back towards the coffee table and hitting the back of my head on the edge of the coffee table, splitting the tissue in the back of my head.
Oh, fuck.
You really like living on the edge, huh?
You really do. You really like cutting it close.
Using it like a trampoline, jumping off, trying to do a half backflip, and then just nailing my head.
Wait, how old?
Why?
Did you say how old you were?
I was 6. If even younger, like
You listen to that with our eyes closed, like the story you told. You were the only kid at this adult party, jumping up and down on the sectionals, and then you backed up, and you fell over and hit your back. Remember?
His head.
Backflip. Did a half backflip, jumping off the
Half
couch.
back.
I was jumping up and down on
But
this.
pathetic. I couldn't manage a full backflip. So
Bro, I was training early for American Ninja Warrior.
And at that point, I remember just like wailing my goddamn head off, and then my mother grabbed my head, like basically tried to like hold me in her arms, and she put her hand behind my head to like rest it almost.
She
And then
fingered
she
your
took-
brain.
oh my fucking god, man.
It was just the tissue.
Nothing,
It actually split
I
my
can say.
skull.
Nothing I can say is as fucked up as what you say. You are the king of fucked
Bro,
up.
it's just you're making it
You
sound so sexual.
understand what
Yeah,
you just
the back of my head was so wet. The tissue was damaged. She grabbed the back of my head.
And I quote, and she fingered your brain. What the fuck?
Yes.
This is the most painful experience of my life. Not getting
fingered
stabbed.
by mommy at age 6. Yeah.
going to fucking strangle you.
Clickbait title.
Oh my
I'm
god,
done.
Donnie.
I'm done.
No, you're not. You're not.
You're
gonna be
never done.
for like another half
done.
an
I'm
hour.
done.
Guys, Nick, you just got the title for the podcast. Jordan got
That Jordan got fingered.
Jordan gets fingered
all
by his
of
mom
you.
at age 6.
You are just playing into this idiot's antics. You're just
Oh my god, this is such clickbait.
You know what? At the start, I really didn't think that this was going to be like a funny episode and that we were going to have to scrap it. But now I think it's
no.
fine.
We're still gonna scrap it.
No, we just need to not talk about fucking trauma.
Yeah, just keep talking about how your mom fingered you at age 6. That's a good topic.
Age 6. We're getting younger.
She took her hand off my head, and her entire hand was covered in blood. Just the entire palm portion, just
Typical for your
covered
first
in
period.
blood.
Typical for your first period.
would imagine.
What?
That's what happens, Jordan. Once you reach a certain age, blood starts coming out.
I don't know why
What's
I'm in
this?
this friend group anymore.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay, now I'm done.
Are you?
I
My
promise.
dad is pacing behind my mom, just back and forth, like kind of losing his mind a little bit because his toddler essentially did a half backflip into a coffee table. And so they simply just called the paramedics. And I remember being like in a stretcher, wheeled outside, and the ambulance seemed almost fucking massive, like the size of the fountain outside.
Bro,
I'm sorry, Jordan. You're making it so hard.
your dad definitely had an existential crisis because then at that moment he knew that you wouldn't be a good American Ninja Warrior, that you wouldn't scale up that wall.
I don't think that was ever the goal.
Oh my god, my son didn't finish the backflip? I'm gonna have to leave the country.
What a failure. Time to go back to
Packing my
Japan.
bags and going to Buenos Aires.
Doesn't he actually didn't he actually move away? Didn't he not live in this town
Well,
anymore?
that was the whole parents' divorce thing.
Yeah, why do you think it happened?
Oh boy.
He realized his son couldn't be American Ninja Warrior, so he had to divorce my mother and move half an hour away.
Oh my
What's your dad's
god.
most painful experience?
Bro,
Even
isn't-
though the custody was 50-50.
Yeah, sure, that's just what they tell you.
Oh, you are.
He is
You
something.
gremlin.
Fuck off, I'm not a gremlin. If I'm a gremlin, you're like... It's less than a gremlin. You're toe fudge.
Oh,
Fucking
your insults.
the dirt underneath the toenail.
You're a loose ass hair that I just pulled out of my taint.
Your taint.
No.
Anyways, back to the story time.
And then I just go to a hospital, pass the hell out, wake up in shivers, and then have to have my dad distract me with like freezies while the doctors stitch up my head so that I don't, start thinking about what the hell actually happened to me.
Yeah, rape does that. Pretty traumatic.
Jesus.
Can I vote Nick not being on the next episode?
Kick Nick from the podcast.
Yes.
We don't need your kind.
Actually,
oh
Jordan,
no.
my last story, it has you in it because you did this to me.
Did what?
Okay, so I forget what time it is. I think it's grade 9, and I saw this new trend going around.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Of a new sport that looked very fun to do, and I had to do it with someone. And this sport is called nutball. For those of you who don't know, I'm a very competitive spirit. I like challenges. So when I heard of the challenge of nutball, I was like, yes, I will accomplish. I will get the title of nutball champion. And so I think I literally begged so many people. Like, I begged everyone I knew, and no one would play nutball. And I finally convinced Jordan, of all people, to play nutball with me. And
at that point, I was just tired of your nagging. It was just, fine, we can play nutball.
And I didn't expect to lose. And I don't remember what we used. I'm pretty sure we found some random.
It was like almost like a
bottle.
half-empty water bottle.
It was just some random kid's water bottle. Poor kid that he left in the classroom, and we were just like, "It's kind of like a ball." And so
we sit down on the science room floor to play nutball.
And we tossed it back and forth. I don't think I held back at all. I don't know if
you tried to hit me. I know that. I still have a video of it on my phone. Where it's like the first time you like hit the my inner thigh, essentially, a little bit lower, and then I just wailed it back and like barely nudged your balls.
I was like, it's going to hit my leg. I'll be fine. And so I didn't block. And as soon as it hit my leg, the one part with all the water swung around and hit me right in the nutsack. And it hurt so fucking bad. I think my balls might have cancer from that day.
No.
Neither
ball cancer.
Ball cancer.
Jordan gave me ball cancer.
I did not give you ball cancer.
You gave me ball cancer.
Ball cancer.
You're the one who wanted to play it and then complaining that you got hit in the balls playing ball.
We didn't even play again after that.
No, because the bell rang and we had to all go.
I know.
That's a new title for the podcast. Jordan gave Nick what?
We're not using clickbait titles for our fucking...
Jordan gave Nick ball cancer?
This episode's title is going to be Jordan's most painful experience.
That's fantastic. Great.
What?
It fucking hurt, man. And I didn't even get the title after. I just had to walk around with the title of Nutball Loser for the rest of my life until we play again. And no one's ever going to play again.
It's been 4 years.
I
give up.
I know. My kids are going to be born with 4 eyeballs because of you, Jordan.
Bro, play with your kids.
You think because you lost in fucking nutball.
Hiroshima in my nutsack, okay?
Hold up.
Oh no!
Eyeballs exploded, okay?
Nuclear.
Oh my god.
Your balls hit DEFCON 9. Fuck.
Actually, sidebar, real question. What is a nutsack doctor called?
Esthetician.
That's just a doctor.
If I walked to my female family doctor and was like, I think there's a problem with my balls, she would just touch my balls.
Maybe some sort of physician.
Try it. Try it and see what happens.
My balls are heavy, ma'am. Can you please hold up?
Could you please check up on my balls? I think there's something wrong with them. I need.
Is this what you got your doctorate degree for?
Touch a ball.
Touching balls is the other reason you became a doctor. Is some guy comes
Very
in with
rewarding.
a stab wound on his shoulder, and you're like,
Sorry, gotta Gotta see
You
your
gotta
balls.
fondle the balls. Make sure they're working good. Just calling like the ball fondler to come in.
Jesus.
All he does is touches your balls and leaves. It's a little note down on his notepad.
He
just
peeks
says-
in it.
Is that his
Just-
only note in his notepad?
It just says on his notepad, "Felt good," and then he walks away.
10 minutes later, the actual doctor walks in.
Wait, no, the doctor just left.
Wait.
That is that man's most painful experience.
Oh my
I have-
god.
Am I doing it right, Jordan? Is this the bit? A good bit?
Yeah, talking about Hiroshima on your nutsack.
Yeah, of course.
I have a story. I have a story.
Okay.
I'm not too sure if I want to have one or whatnot. But back in first day of grade 11, literally first day of school, I felt like this weird pain in my stomach. I was like, "What's this?" I was like, "Okay," didn't think much of it. I was like, maybe some things, maybe some pain. Maybe I'm a woman. Who knows? But then I walked to school. Like, we got our pictures taken, get all that done, and then we go home, and then my stomach hurts so bad. I'm like, what just happened? I throw up multiple times and all that stuff, all that jazz, and then I can't stand up. And then next day we go to the hospital because stomach hurt. And we find out my appendix, the most useless organ in the whole system, was infected, and I had appendicitis. So I had to have surgery. That wasn't really fun because I had to like pop some bottles of like Tylenol or whatnot every few hours. I could barely get sleep because pain, and also, I what was it? Like every few hours when it was nighttime, some nurses would go and wake me up, and like, you have to take your pills. Like, okay, sure.
The Gorilla Glue work?
It worked wonders. Oh, you actually reminded me of something. Back when I was getting my stitches removed, the person like cutting the stitches, like the doctor that did the surgery, doctor did a great job, but she like snipped the stitches a bit weird. So now my scar isn't like a perfectly straight line. It's like a bit thicker on like one end that's like just completely thin.
She also cut off your foreskin.
Hold up.
She took more than just the stitches.
They put you under for a reason, boy.
They need more foreskin. For the
Yeah, wait,
facial
can you,
cream.
is it possible to donate your foreskin?
I think so.
I'm gonna look that up.
It's possible to sell it.
Well, like, what are they gonna do with the donation? Just tape it onto someone else?
Can you donate foreskin?
Glue it on with some Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla glue someone else's foreskin on? Oh my god, that's the worst thing I've ever thought of in my life.
Wait,
That's the worst thing you've thought of?
Yes!
Actually, a thing. Donated foreskins with their original host cells removed. It could be surgically grafted onto a man's penis.
Why? Why would you want that?
So I
Want
can
your
get a new
foreskin
foreskin.
Can you pick the color?
There are more colors?
Mix and match colors.
Wait.
Limited edition double color foreskin. Black and white.
You inject it with tie-dye?
No, I don't want to tie-dye my foreskin.
Wait a second. This is so
Vanilla swirl foreskin?
No.
Become the only white man with a black foreskin.
It's just pure black. And you're as white as
I was looking
the
up
sun.
what did doctors do with leftover foreskin, and apparently, in some case reports, foreskin tissue has gone towards creative solutions like fixing damaged eyelids, repairing webbed fingers and toes, and even healing an anal canal.
Shove your foreskin up my ass? No, Brandon.
I close your eyes and all you see is your foreskin.
Oh my
Get your
God.
foreskin out my eyes, bruh.
All I see is foreskin.
I got foreskin on my mind.
I don't remember my eyelid being this
I
wrinkly.
see foreskin all the time.
Look at me soft.
Did you know that?
Would it be
multiple
soft?
churches- Did you know like multiple churches around the world like claim to have Jesus's foreskin?
Oh yeah.
Also, I think we talked about this before, but there's a thing called foreskin face cream that I'm pretty sure uses actual foreskin. Hold on, I'm searching up foreskin face cream right now.
Oh,
goodness.
that just reminded me of something. I'll mention it after.
I tried the foreskin facial treatment, so you don't have to.
Oh my god.
It's just some woman getting foreskin poured all over her face,
Oh no.
like liquefied foreskin.
Microwave foreskin.
Foreskin, foreskin for your skin.
Foreskin.
As seen on Oprah? What?
Oprah has
tried
foreskin.
Now
Oprah has
that.
foreskin face cream?
What? Funny.
There's a
Yes.
there's a man wearing a shirt that says "I heart my foreskin," and he's holding a sign that says "His penis, his choice."
My penis, my choice.
Bro, I'm pretty sure the babies don't really have a choice when they're born.
This is fucking disgusting. There's like women sniffing foreskin face cream.
No,
It's
no,
God.
no.
Can we go back to injuries?
Yeah, what are we talking about again?
Please.
Pain.
Something that you actually remind me of, Nick,
Oh,
when you're talking about like foreskin face cream. Like, I had a psychology unit back in high school. About different like weird ways people did to like try to look younger, and
my god.
like apparently one of them, I think he was like bull semen or something.
Oh my god.
And they spread it around their face. There was another one where it was like bird shit, like just spread it across their face. Somehow
Wow.
others.
Abigail would know about that.
You, it wasn't even on his face, it was on his head.
Okay, for clarity. We were in choir one morning, and Abigail walked in with a huge bird shit on the back of his head, and he had no idea. And so we were just sitting there laughing because, like, someone shit their hair and didn't clean it up. And
He did not notice even after we showed him a picture of it.
okay, yeah, no. And so choir, it was packed, and some kid came in between us. Like Abigail was in front of me, I was behind him, and there was a kid like face to the back of Abigail's head in choir, and there was just bird shit in his fucking in his face, and he said nothing. He didn't even tell him. He didn't even tell him at all. It was
How
funny.
would you tell a random person that? Just like, by the way, there's bird shit in your hair.
Sir, I think you
Random
shit your
person.
hair.
You think you shat your hair, good sir? What?
Abdiel forgot to wipe.
No, because the same thing happened to Branden like first day of grade 8, or like it might have been like grade 7 day,
God.
or grade 8 day.
Oh, yeah, grade 8 day. Yeah.
Yeah, we were just like getting the hot dogs because grade 7's going into grade 8 and all that. And then at some point during the day, just some bird just shit on his giant winter jacket.
No.
That was
I
Abdiel's
actually-
worst, most painful experience.
It was the same bird all
The
those years
same
ago.
bird hit Branden in fucking 2017,
Yeah.
and then 5 years later,
Yes.
Brent.
I know there's like bird gangs, and the bird mafia is just setting hits on people where they go around and just shit.
I would believe
Shit
there's a
on his
bird
head.
mafia. Pigeons are just that smart.
Pigeons. It was a crow.
Yeah.
How do you know it was a crow?
It was clearly crow shit.
What? How do you distinguish species?
So I was washing a
Give me the
table
qualifying
outside.
details to determine different bird shit.
I was washing a table outside the other day, and a bird shat 2 feet in front of my face, and it splattered on the table as I was washing the table. And I literally had a moment like, "You fucking cunt," because it was like the place on the table where I'd already cleaned, and there was just fresh, hot bird shit, and it was from a crow. It was from a crow's fresh asshole. Just sprayed it all over the table.
Gross.
I had to wipe up fresh crow shit off of a clean table.
Fresh.
Yes. I looked up and he was just in the tree looking at me as he shat all over the table.
Like
man.
while he's shitting, he's just like turning around and looking
Yeah. He was
you
being
in
a
the eye.
super big douchebag. And no, Abiel had definite crow shit. Because there's no pigeons that fly near our school.
Okay, so I was just looking at the site for like good questions or whatever, like some other day ago, and I saw one. Where is it? How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
What?
Fuck. What are you looking at? The hell?
Just questions, like just questions to ask people. And I was like, what? How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
I actually saw something similar.
I would
So-
say I'd say 100 if they're like really pissed off chickens.
Bro, they have like some strategy.
They're like coordinating a war plan against this single elephant.
I honestly have no clue. Like, elephant, massive. But like, if if a chicken can like claw its way up, what is the elephant gonna do? It can't.
Nothing,
Yeah.
I
He'd
guess.
swing around with his trunk and hit the back.
It's gonna take a lot. Yeah, it's gonna like have a pretty good way
Or he could
of.
just suck in a bunch of water and spray it at the chicken.
Yeah.
Wait, so have you guys seen Snapchat's like random stories?
I don't
Yeah,
care.
I hate them. I hate it because it's
Like-
so time consuming.
Okay, so I was scrolling through a while ago, and there was a story on there about a Spanish man crushed to death by rock while having sex with chicken.
Oh, I saw that. That was so stupid.
So what happened is this guy went to a barn and he stole some chicken, and he went to this like rocky area, and he was fucking the chicken, and he fucked so hard it caused a rock to dislodge and fall and crush him and the chicken to death.
That is so fun.
And they were discovered
That is
by
so
3
fun.
children.
Yeah, they were
What?
discovered by 3 children. There was a naked or a pants down man and a chicken fucking crushed to death by 3 little guys that were trying to find their soccer ball.
Oh my god. I'm just imagining this guy and the chicken are like perfectly lined up so their heads are like next to each other. Fuck,
I can
ne-
send
never
you
mind.
the. I'm gonna
That
post
That
the.
sounds fucking dumb.
I kind of just don't want to look at that actually. But
Yeah, it kind of sounds screwed up.
I'm wondering what is like the why.
I sent the picture.
Literally,
No.
That is the picture.
Oh my god.
That is the most painful death I could have ever imagined. For the chicken,
A
not for the man.
foul death.
And they had to include the pun for extra salt in the wound.
Oh my god. Bro.
You know what? For that guy stealing and raping a chicken, I think he deserves that pun.
What?
Well, you don't know the
He
chicken didn't
deserved
want it.
that death.
Oh yeah, the chicken gave him consent. Fuck off.
Yeah, he could have.
Twice.
He could have, bro. He clicked twice for yes.
My god.
For a chicken though.
I was in the Snapchat like stories. What the hell, Snapchat? Why? Why does this exist? Why can't I
This
scroll
was also
through?
on my YouTube
see
recommended
this?
shorts. Like it's not. It's everywhere.
Oh my
What
god.
the hell? Yeah, no.
A 39-year-old bricklayer.
Yeah.
That's probably why his old brick.
He was laying some bricks into that chicken.
Oh my god. He
That
was
brick-
working with bricks, so he was always bricked up. Are you high?
Bro.
That chicken's gonna be shit and brick accepted that.
It's so sad. You think he died immediately, or did he like bleed out?
He
like,
probably did not die immediately.
yeah, but he was like, at least I got to come first, and then he like died. That was his
Maybe
final words.
maybe he didn't come. Maybe he's like, no, I still need to come.
I haven't been able to finish. Wait. If the chicken died first, does that mean he died necrophiliac as well as a bestiality?
Who cares? He's dead.
I care.
Right?
It means he fucked something dead before he died.
That means he's a necrophile for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, he had sex for 0.2 seconds with a dead animal, meaning he's a necrophiliac.
That totally matters. And then he's dead too.
Yeah, it does. That's what Jesus does to necrophiliacs. He smites them out of the sky.
Jesus just dropped the rock on him.
Well, yeah. Jesus could have been like, you know what? The chicken dies, but you get to live. But no. Jesus was like, you're both gonna die. Don't fuck on my boulder pile, alright?
That's Jesus's rock pile.
Yeah, it is. And then Jesus also decided he was mad at 3 young, innocent little kids, so that he would send them over to discover the most horrific scene they've ever seen in their life. Probably scarring them for eternity.
They have like they all 3 have a dream, and it's just Jesus telling them, go to the rock pile northeast of Flamington, or whatever it is, Spain, Orense, Spain.
Jesus wore a green man suit and grabbed their soccer ball and ran with it.
Orense, Spain?
And
he wrote,
edited himself out of real life. The kids couldn't see their ball accidentally flying. Every time those little kids see a chicken,
drinks a potion of invisibility and fucking throws their ball over.
Yeah, go see that dead man's ass.
Oh.
Every time they cock inside that cock.
Every time they see a chicken, they're just gonna have flashbacks. Never ever gonna be able to go to a farm or eat chicken again because they don't know if a dick's been in it yet.
Every every good farmer fucks its chickens.
What is this episode even about?
It was about pain, and then it was about
necrophiliac.
I'm sorry, Branden started it.
Branden
I started this. You were like, yeah, chicken. Fuck you.
Oh my god,
dude, fucking
why?
It's a pun. You like single-handedly like, yeah, I want to talk about this. Like, yeah, okay.
You brought up chickens, Branden.
It just feels like every time you watch a J-Slat video and he brings up the fucking horse incident.
I don't even know what that is.
Right. No.
Do we want to know what the horse incident is?
No, you do not.
You do not.
I don't actually know what that is.
I think
You do not want to know.
It's either you look it up or you tell me or I look it up.
Yeah. And then Nick tells us.
And then Nick puts it on this podcast.
The
Great.
Enumclaw horse case.
Go watch
Schlatt.
Jay Schlatt.
Horse incident. Oh no.
The Enumclaw horse incident.
Enumclaw horse sex case.
Enumclaw.
Wikipedia, that seems like a very reliable source. What the hell?
Reliable.
The Enumclaw horse sex case was a series of incidents in 2005 involving Kenneth Pinion, an engineer who worked for Boeing and resided in Gig Harbor, Washington. James Michael Tate, a truck driver, and other unidentified men Pinion and Tate filmed and distributed zoophilic pornography. Pinion receiving anal sex from a stallion under the alias Mr. Hands. After engaging in this activity on multiple occasions over an unknown span of time, he received fatal internal injuries in one such incident.
Oh.
This guy got fucked so hard by a horse his ass broke?
He got fucked to death by a horse.
You got fucked to death by a stallion.
No, that. No,
Jordan,
that
aren't you happy you share his last name?
No. Is it the same spelling?
Yeah, T-A-I-T.
Wait,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
James Michael Tate.
I can see, Jordan.
Let me see the resemblance, because if he looks Scottish, then I'm just gonna...
No, you're wrong. It was Pinion that was fucked to death.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was Pinion. Oh,
Yeah, James was just the one that owned the horse.
There's a movie?
You were just recording.
No, never mind. He did not own the horse.
You were the only one who was recording, Jordan. It's fine.
Pinion got fucked to death. Well, feel bad for anyone named Pinion or Kenneth.
Oh, and because of this, bestiality is now a Class C felony. Punishable by up to 5 years in prison.
Wow, and
Well,
now it is. That's great.
mean-
It wasn't before.
Before then,
thought
just
taking,
fuck a horse.
If you thought taking horse cock was fun, then you should try taking Big Daddy's cock in jail. And that's their punishment. We're gonna punish you with permanent gay sex.
That's just the
You'll get fucked to death by a real
We are
man.
so off track. I'm so sorry, Jordan. Please continue with your episode.
I don't even know if I should at this point. I feel like we should just keep going down that rabbit hole.
They call it 2 guys, 1 horse.
Because now you're reminding me of the FBI who busted a dude after finding 58 terabytes of child pornography.
Okay,
what?
Yeah, I heard of this.
This is
That is
58 terabytes.
Let me search it up.
How? What? That has to be like all the child porn on the fucking internet.
That is literally over 1 million images.
And also probably videos too, right?
Well, depends on the quality of the video.
Quality,
I heard this.
Oh, I see.
Quality videos take up more storage.
right? 1080p, right? Fucking. Oh my god.
Isn't that something like the same storage as like almost 800 iPhones?
Okay, that is basically 58 Xbox Ones.
Bruh.
Wait, how much? How much did he have?
58 terabytes.
Did you say 58?
This doesn't sound like pain, Jordan.
58
This
terabytes.
doesn't sound like pain. This sounds like pedophilia. Which
Well,
granted,
guess who
is quite
started it?
painful to talk about.
Jordan, you started it.
no.
Fuck off.
We were talking about bestiality, not pedophilia. It's not as bad.
Oh, sorry.
It's just still pretty bad.
And I'm the dirty one today. Good
Jordan.
job. Anyways.
Jesus Christ. Okay, about the time I dislocated my knee during yoga. No.
I actually
How
don't
kind
know.
of a segue is that?
It's our trademark segue. You always just drop the ball and then start something new.
Anyway, so in yoga class,
I don't actually know how you did that. I took yoga. We didn't do anything that like really bent your knees.
It wasn't in yoga, it was in PE, but it was like this it was this unit sort of rotational thing where you had like the weight room and then you had the gym where you do yoga. I decided to do yoga, and I don't know what kind of yoga it was, but it was not the good kind because my knees dislocated and it went fucking backwards.
both of them?
No, just my left one.
Some of the
I
yoga
did.
we did was hard. Like, did you do Pilates?
No,
or-
I don't think so. I did I don't know what it was, but it didn't seem hard. I just fucking dislocated my knee. And then I always sat there, like, almost silent, with my knee backwards.
Ew.
Not fun. Well, my
I
leg
took
was
yoga.
backwards.
I took yoga for 2 reasons. One is because I needed an easy class to get an A in, and PE classes are a breeze. And two is I heard that the classes were like multi-gendered, so women also took the class.
Whoa.
So literally every class I sat in the back row and we did downward dog, and it was my favorite class for 6 months. All the girls in front of me, bro. I'm not saying that.
Jesus.
I mean, I did. That is the thing I did. I took yoga just to downward dog.
Yep.
Don't worry, none of the girls in yoga are ever gonna listen to this.
Oh yeah, never.
Are you certain on that?
Yeah. I don't know who they are.
No, but
I'm not.
Jordan, what do we do now?
What do we do?
I mean,
Should
we
we
could
wrap
go
it up?
back to Beast. Yeah, let's wrap it up. I do not know. Yeah, no. Okay, it started off kind of neat. Like we were having fun, and then it went to bestiality, and it was like both fucked up, but also
know.
kind of funny. It was like
like
shock
that
humor,
said,
kind of
Let's
funny.
go back to that.
Yeah, Steven, you seem like
Because-
pretty keen on going back to bestiality.
Because here's the thing, we went from that to pedophilia. I know which one I'd rather be in.
Woman?
What?
Child? I don't know. Which one would you rather be in? A child? A woman? A horse?
A horse.
You're not in a horse is in you.
It's up to
Better
you,
than the
Mr.
alternative.
Host, Mr. Host,
Oh my
Jordani. We continue talking about
How about
sex?
No, we're not going to keep talking about sex. How about out of all the injuries you've accumulated throughout your however many years, what one would you say was the worst?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get real for a minute and just throw this out there. I had a horrible childhood. My parents were not good people, okay? I have sustained a lot of injuries in my time, mentally, physically, mostly physically. And I think that because of this, the most, like, if I actually had to rank it, the most pain that I felt, like, it's not a kind of pain that Steven felt when he got stabbed through the hand, was probably the day that I realized that no one cared. It was like grade 8, and I had finally, after 13 years of torture, I got put into an emergency foster care home. And it was the day I vowed to never go back to my parents' house. It was the same day that I realized that, like, nobody gave a shit what happened to me, what anything happened, you know? It's a day that I think a lot of people realize eventually. Someday in your life, midlife crisis, eventually you're just going to feel like no one cares. That's probably the most painful experience I've ever had. Mentally. Anyways, yeah. I crushed the mood. Can't keep talking about sex.
I don't think crushing the mood. More or less, I should have expected, something that injuries aren't always going to be, funny and lighthearted. Like, injuries fucking suck. Like, that's just it.
Yeah.
Out of effect.
Yeah, fact.
Depends if you're into them.
Okay, you know what?
We had like this moment of like seriousness.
Yes. You know
this
what?
motherfucker. You know what? I'll give you a spanking, Brandon. I'll give you a fucking injury.
You know what, Brandon?
You want to
You
know
brought
a
up a good
fucking
point.
injury, Brandon?
Brought up a good point. I should have clarified. I was not into getting beaten by my parents every night.
Oh,
That
Oh,
was not
really?
that was not a kink I had. I was also not into mental torture of having to walk through life with no one. That was not a kink I had. But,
Damn.
there is people out there. I think that's why the reason, like, ball gags exist is, like, you put them in your mouth, and then a man or a woman walks in the room with a whip, and they like whip you across the ass, and tell you you've been a bad boy. Right? That's a
Oh
thing
my
now, right?
fucking! It is. It's actually been a thing for a long time. It's just it wasn't always pleasurable. I think.
Oh, Jordan left out that part too. He forgot to ask us what our most pleasurable pain experience was.
Definitely getting stabbed.
Why do we have to include pleasure pain?
Because, Jordan, you're gonna see just how kinky we really are. You're a weirdo like that.
Not all people are into that.
Well, Brandon clearly is.
Oh, of course.
Brandon, do you like getting pegged?
Of course he does. I do it all the time. Sorry, I guess I just outed our relationship.
Anyways.
What, Steven?
Oh my god.
I feel like
this episode, I swear to God.
We've been recording this for an hour, bro.
Would you guys ever be down for that? Like in your lifetime, would you ever try it once or no?
No.
No, if I want that, I'm just gonna find a dude.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If I were in a relationship, I explained this in the last episode, the woman episode, and I found the one, all right? Relationship is 50-50, okay? I'm not saying I would, like, just say yes immediately, but, like, if my partner made a valid point as to why I should get pegged, yeah, I'd get pegged.
Fair enough. I feel like I would try everything once. Actually, depends on what it is. If it's like way too like
By that definition, my
I know.
guy.
like I
Brandon,
know like it'll hurt, that now.
I have a dick you can suck to try that out.
Hell no.
Me too. 6 inches, baby. Right on the average.
That's what you were hoping for, right?
I'm not meaning
Oh
that.
my god.
I'm not meaning that.
Of course you are.
No.
You know the picture of the white girl on the couch with like the 6 black guys around her?
There's Brandon.
Brandon wants to try that at least once.
No. I'm not talking men.
And then you don't want to get gangbanged? I see you.
Oh man.
Lying about wanting to
I'm
try
sorry.
everything?
Said maybe.
Being gay for clout?
Be gay for clout. Do it.
The pain. Anyways.
I think this is where we should wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay, so if people are still listening to this horrendous conversation still,
Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash that bell.
We will be starting an Instagram soon enough, along with a Reddit, courtesy
you guys,
of our lovely
you guys can
friend
come
Steven.
and talk to us. Finally.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gotten like no place to hear anyone's actual opinion other than like a Discord. Actually, we might open up a Discord. We'll keep you updated though. It'll be fun.
It's gonna be super fun. I would also like to shout out to the person who made our thumbnail a long time ago, actually. A person by the name of Marcus. He actually created this out of like a number of different what was it? Like he used like the Avengers Endgame, like
yeah.
The poster for that, used that to create some like the starter images. And
yeah, when we were making the idea, we had to get like references because I fucking suck at explaining. And so he got like the Endgame picture, and we got the Sims 4 like the Sims 4 logo of the guy taking a picture with his camera, and we just used that as the outline for the banner.
Yeah. It was perfect.
If you put the Sims 4 picture next to our banner, it is basically the same thing.
I'm gonna look this up right now. I need to see this.
Oh, you don't need to see it. It's fine.
You don't need to see.
So thank you, Marcus. It was a fucking phenomenal drawing. And
we love it.
It's fucking fantastic.
Love that guy.
Absolute Chad of a man.
Yeah. super sexy. Can't believe it took this long. I feel bad.
It is terrible that we didn't mention him earlier.
But show him some love, guys.
monsters.
Make sure you follow him. Blow him up. Ask him to draw you stuff. He'll probably say no unless you pay him big money. Or he won't.
Like $10,000 at least.
Yeah.
American.
All right, and with that, the next host, well, we still aren't sure on the topic quite yet because Branden hasn't said anything about it. The next host will be Branden.
It's me.
Yeah, it's Branden.
Look forward to that. Look forward to that.
Okay.
I have to think of what I'm going to be doing my podcast on my host for. But it'll be a good one. It'll be a great one. So make sure to listen to it.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again for listening to our podcast, and I hope to see you next time. And remember, guys,
It's
just a
joke.
Oh God, kill me.
So bad.